Alright guys, it's time we had a discussion. And by discussion, let's answer some questions. No Shanks asked, do I have a life? You already knew the answer before asking that question. Dude, what do you think? Turtle King 17 says, who's your favorite Kirby character? Let's be honest guys, who's the king of the show? King DDD. Next question. Do I have any contacts? Right now I have a Twitter. I think it's @bub_vo1 because someone had to be gracious enough and take my name. So there's a 1 in there, I guess. But right now that's all I got. I'm thinking about opening up a Discord or like an email where you guys can contact me, but there's always the community tab. Sparkly Official asks, Chicken Nuggies or Bartholomew? Chicanery. Rose Petal Moon says, approximately how many bitches has King DDD ordered? Well, let's see. The first video, he asked for bitches. The second video, he asked for bitches. And so far, there's been, what, like 3 or 4? Yeah, there's been 3. So, no. He had to poop the one time, so there's only been about 3. Heating Boy says, what that mouth do? It does it voices these videos for you. A Roman says, are you the one who novs? Of course. Loki Animation says, how would you feel if I told you that I'm making another animation based off one of your DD videos? I would be delighted to see it. I think you guys making all these animation videos, they're freaking awesome. And literally just tag me. I'll watch it. I love them. Super Sneeze says, what was your favorite video to make? Some of the early Breaking Bad videos were really, really fun to make, especially when it comes into like plotting them. Breaking Breakfast was probably one of the hardest times I've ever laughed in my entire life. But other than that, of course, I have to go with the DDD videos. Those videos are just, I feel like it's kind of like in a niche where they're really fun to make because we just come up with the stupidest shit in the entire world. I don't know what to say. I mean, what other person is going out making King DDD needing bitches in his life? Ven says, do you think that Long John Silver's is a money laundering front? Yeah. I mean, his John is that long, I think he's money laundering. He's got to compensate for something. Mac Trollolo says, does Escargoon get any bitches? That's up for debate. You guys decide that in the comments. Rhythm asks, does King DDD have kidney failure? You know, after how many cupcakes he's eaten, he probably should have kidney failure, but thankfully King DDD does not in fact have King DDD failure. Kid DDD failure. Yeah. Super Weird Plush SWP asks, what got you into voiceover? So this is kind of an interesting question. There was a channel I was part of still am part of, called Double Something. We decided to do parody videos just for shits and giggles, and then a video kind of blew up. Now I look back on those videos and they're some of the worst things I've ever created in my life. So I feel better now that I have my own channel after we just decided to just not do it anymore. So I'm able to create whatever I want, and the Double Something channel can be whatever it wants. But obviously this one's more of a priority. So Wolf asks, how did I get interested in voice acting? Well, for the longest time as I was a kid, I was always just doing stupid voices. It kind of helps that my content now is based off things that I like compared to things that I definitely didn't watch and just kind of guessed along the way because of views. Look, I'm not here to shit on old regular show parody videos that I used to make with all the boys on Double Something, but go back and watch any of those. Half of them are complete shit. The videos now is just I'm able to do voices for characters that I like, and I think that kind of helps with the voice acting thing, is I can pick up on voices pretty fast. Gooseboy78 says, what do you use for editing? Sometimes I use Premiere. I recommend Final Cut, even though it's a pretty high asking price up front. It's really seamless. It's way better than iMovie. I used to use Sony Vegas to make some really shitty YouTube poops, but they're YouTube poops. What do you expect? Lennon Hartness asks, how do you come up with such amazing comedical content? You know, I wish I knew that. Sometimes I'll be sleeping just thinking about it, and sometimes I'll be in the shower, and then sometimes it'll just appear in my head, and I'm like, where the fuck did that come from? Like, if it doesn't come from my head, it's literally just random ass conversations from Ryu Dragoon and Cook and I. They're a source that's fueling these absolute abominations that are these videos on this channel. Who comes up with an idea for sticking Princess Peach inside of a jar with Bowser, or King DDD singing E-I-E-I-O with bitches and stuff? And I don't know, like, who comes up with this stuff? Me, I guess. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Jispin 2008 says, what happened after Kirby was manipulating into inhaling King DDD? Was it ever canon? Yeah, I mean, he just ate him. There wasn't anything weird about it. A lot of you guys have been commenting some weird things that were going on there. There was no ill intent. He just ate him. Dorito05 says, who is your all-time favorite character? You know, that's a tough one. I like Spider-Man a lot. Spider-Man's pretty cool. Even though I haven't done a parody about him, I'd say he's pretty cool. But in terms of parodies, King Dedede's pretty based. Bowser's pretty based. I kind of like those kind of guys. I always like the heavier set villain kind of character type. Kingpin being the funniest fucking thing in the entire world, and Jack Horner also being part of that archetype. So, I guess that range, but then there's Spider-Man, which I like Spider-Man. Ellie asks, out of all of the characters in the world to voice, why did Triple D become the staple of your channel? The algorithm works in very mysterious ways. You know, sometimes it just happens for a reason. I try to make content that's both what I want to make and also kind of what works with the algorithm. And I think how shitposting goes is just, you gotta enjoy what you're voicing and making. And then whatever you end up doing, you're either stuck with it or you end up liking it. Before, when I was doing a lot more Breaking Bad videos, that was more of just what the algorithm wanted. And even further back, when we were doing regular show parodies on the Double Something channel, like, that wasn't something I saw myself doing on a weekly basis beforehand. You know, the algorithm made it up. Why wouldn't I make more? You know, it really starts a cycle, you know. And as that sort of went away, I kind of realized I could just make videos on whatever I want, like me personally. So like I started doing Mario and Kirby videos because those are things that I'm personally interested in. And while I want them to, you know, go with the algorithm, like that Mario and Luigi video with Sephiroth, that went off pretty hard. I was kind of surprised by that. Those kind of videos are what I like to make. And then Triple D being the staple of my channel, I just really like making those videos. So now he's just unintentionally like a little mascot, other than the one that I designed here with that's definitely not a Mario brother with paper bag over his head, but you know how it is. So with the questions out of the way, I just kind of want to say thank you guys for being part of this channel for so long. We've hit over 20,000 subscribers. This was supposed to come out whenever I was at 20,000, but I'm making Kirby videos. What can I say? But anyway, I really appreciate the support and also helping get the Gamertag Heisenberg video to 2 million. That's a feat that I never thought, or 500,000 alone was a feat that I thought I couldn't do ever again. And we did it, what, 4 times that? Insane. You guys are absolutely insane. And all I want to do is keep doing more videos like that. You might see me in the future, especially during the summertime, experimenting with like longer form content. I'm not really sure what I want to do about that, but I'll let you guys know probably somewhere on the community tab. But yeah, until then, go Clabadat de Kirby and don't buy from DK Oldies.